What's up everybody, welcome to the Zeusdaz Unemulated Retro Game Channel, and I go by the name of Zeus, and this week I bring you an 8-bit classic Renegade for the ZX Spectrum 128K version. This for me was easily the best beat 'em up for years and years. I went absolutely nuts when I first saw this on a screen that was being played in the back of our software shop in our local town, and the moment I saw it, it was mind-blowing. I mean, there was an 8-bit computer here that was controlling 6-7 characters at once, big sprites, and up until then all we had was the likes of Kung Fu, Karate Champ, that kind of stuff. So this for me was a real breath of fresh air, and I have to say this version is the pinnacle of the 8-bit versions. I own all three of them. The C64 had the same faults as the Amstrad version. That was the controls. The controls for those two versions ruined those games for me. You had to control the character with a joystick in one hand, and then prod about with 3 or 4 keys on the actual keyboard to pull off the moves, and it was just awkward and annoying. And on top of that, the C64 version, the in-game music just drove me nuts. I hated it. But this version, if you know how to use the normal QAOP and spacebar layout, they've absolutely nailed this version. It's all using one key as far as your hits. With just one key you can do your punches, your jump kicks, your back kicks, and on the 128K version you can even throw them over your shoulder, and I believe that move is only in the Spectrum 128K version, making it an absolute treasure to have. If you didn't have this in your collection back in the day, along with Target Renegade, the sequel Renegade 2, you needed to be shot. Simple as that. It was a stunning game, still is very playable to this day. If you're a newbie to come to this, if it's your first time playing it, it's a very hard game. Once you've sussed it and you've played through the levels, it's not simple, it's still tricky, believe me, but it's just an enjoyable game. And what I will do is, the plan is to go through all 5 stages and talk through them. And what I will say is, yesterday you might have noticed I uploaded 2 very rare Renegade games. They were modified last year with 5 different backgrounds. That's the 48K version and the 128K version. And it's even tougher than the original. It's even more characters. Some of the characters need more hits. They act like bosses. You can't just knock them down with one kick. You've got to really kick them several times and punch and kick them. Some of the levels have up to 7 or 8 characters, which is absolutely fantastic for the Spectrum to control. Very wide playing area, probably the widest playing area out of the 3 8-bit versions. That includes this original by Imagine release. But this special version is called Renegade Plus. The links are in the bottom of this video in the description, so you can go to them. 5 completely fresh backgrounds. As I said, everything else is the same, all the moves are the same, the music is included, but it's a tougher game. So if you find this version too easy nowadays, you just play the new version, and you'll find it's a much better challenge. So what I've done is I've included that in the bottom of this video in a link. Just click that and you can go to them. It's Renegade Plus, a very rare modification. I don't know how I came about getting the 48. The program actually gave me the Z80 file for the 128, and thankfully another friend converted that into a Z80 file. Sorry, not a Z80 file, a TZX file, so I was able to load it into the real hardware. So anyway, onto this. We'll go through all 5 levels of this classic game and talk through it. As I said, this is the 128K version. You can probably tell that listening to the music. Let's see how rusty or good I am. Okay, I always go along a few screens because I like to and this version, you can throw him over your shoulder. That's so cool. That I believe isn't in any of the other versions. And listen to those punch noises. Crisp. It's just wicked. I absolutely love the straight in there, look. And that's the boss already. Ooh. And this was a famous thing to do. Most kids at school would do this. Just keep kicking away. but you still can't knock him down. You've got to be and just gain points. You've still got to be very careful of him. There we go. Level 1 done. Oh, I love this game. And it's got a very wide. It's got a very wide play area as well, which really helps. It's the widest, I think, out of all the versions. Oh, nailed me there, didn't he? You can actually back kick these off, but you've got to time that perfectly. There you go. Yeah, the play area is really wide, and the characters are actually quite big and defined. I love it, absolutely love it. You can, there you go, bye bye, back kick. Love it. Oh, I love it. I've played all 3 versions. In fact, I've got them all. But for me, this was the pinnacle version. This was just easily the best. Easily the best. It was so playable. You didn't have to fuck around with a joystick in one hand and looking at the keyboard and using 2 or 3 or even 4 keys to control it. It was just whack. The control method on the other 2 versions. Graphic wise, the Amstrad version is very nice. Sadly, it's got a very small play area. The C64 version was just annoying. Start that again with you. The C64 version was just annoying. It was blocky, but most of the thing about annoying was, apart from the ridiculous controls again, was the music. Oh, that did my head in. It was the same music. It was cheesy. I hated it. Whereas this one, you're gonna do what's it called? Kick on me. One of those. This guy does a whirlwind kick. It's quite cool actually. I can't afford to do that with him too much. Otherwise, he's gonna beat the shit out of me. Oh, there you go. See you later. Now this next level, Big Bertha, they're real and. No pun intended, but a real bitch of a level, because they're all women on this. But the bitch about it was, this was a level that took me forever to get past for the first time. I really had trouble getting past this stage. It's just brilliant. I absolutely love this version. It's the bomb. Oh, she's out already. Shit. Come on then, fatty. Let's get rid of these bitches as well at the same time. Oh, oh! Yeah, she can hit hard. She can hit very, very hard. But the music's brilliant as well. It's a different music on each level. It's just got, and the graphics are just lovely. They really are nice. I'm so impressed with the boys doing this. The conversion on this. Really impressed. There you go, level 3, just like that. Now this next level only appears on the 128K version, this music and this background. On the 48K version, these 4 thugs with the knives, they actually do appear, but they're on the on the inside of the building. Before you face Mr. Big. You out of the way. Yeah, they do appear, but as I said, they're on the. I don't think you can get down and knock them out. But obviously, you can get on top of them and knock these guys out. These are dangerous because they. There you go. Level 5. Facing Mr. Big now. Got to watch this guy because he's got a gun. Not very nice. There it is. Alright, it's not exactly a 2,000 mile an hour bullet, but it will kill you in one hit. And you got to be careful. Punched him on the floor. Nearly got stabbed for it. but the controls are absolutely beautiful. I mean, I just can't fault them. One button and it produces all the moves you need. Oh, he's going to stab me. Oof. I thought he was going to stab me then. Oh, he was about to, I saw that. So I haven't lost a life yet. Yeah, it's not very nice. So this guy's got your girlfriend. I hope she's worth it. Let's see, watch this guy stab me. I can afford to lose a couple of lives. Dish, there you go. One stab, you're dead. It's over. Here we go again. Now, there's no point you guys taking pride in that. I let you beat me there. Yeah, you've got to be careful with these fuckers. Oh, he tried to bloody knife me, the bastard. Mind you, that's their job, isn't it? What do you expect? They're not going to kiss me, are they? Oh, I hope not. Whoa. Right, that's one out of the way. That's two out of the way. That's three out of the way, so now it's you and me, boy. No! Oof. I mean, I can afford to lose one more life. But it works the same way as the knife. One hit, and you're dead. Come on, let's play with you a bit. Come on then, shoot me, boy. Fuck you. Give me my girl back. Thank you very much. So off he goes. I don't know where the hell she appeared from. There's no door there, well, apart from that big one, but there we go. All 5 levels done, and then it loops back to level 1. It gets harder. It gets harder. You have to hit them down even more. It takes more hits to knock them down, and of course the time limit never increases. It's the same. And there we go. That's Renegade for you. I think it's an absolute stunning conversion, and if you owned a Spectrum, then, you know, it's a crime if you didn't... Ooh, that's cool. You're involved in a crime if you didn't own this. This was an absolute necessity to own. I said the characters are crisp, they're detailed, the backgrounds are drawn lovely, great music. I can't fault this game. I really can't. Let's just do this level. The boss is hard as nuts, of course. They get harder too. They get a bit more cunning. Yeah, they get a bit more cunning. Really bastard. Ooh, knockout. Anyway, that'll do. You've seen all the levels and all the music. Listen to that, and can't really show you much more. It just keeps going round and round and around. But as I said, it's a necessity to own this in your collection, in your Spectrum collection. The 48K version, there's something else about the 48K version. You can't throw them over your shoulder in that one, which is why I find that version harder than this. Because look, you can just get rid of them like that. Oh, look at that. Whereas the 48K version, you've got to, bye-bye. Oh, off the edge you go, son. The 48K version, you have to actually knock them out or try and get them over the ledge. You can't throw them over, which makes the 128K version, in my book, a lot easier. Just, yeah. Oh, come on, lots to finish me off while doing this play. Oof. Come on then. Are these black guys, you think? I think they're white guys, aren't they? With just hoodies with masks on. Trying to finish these guys off. Oh, there we go. It's all over, mate. All over. So there you go. There's Renegade for the ZX Spectrum. I recommend you play it. It's got fantastic music, fantastic graphics, and the punch and kick noise make it just sweet. So beautiful, beautiful conversion. Well done, Imagine. Until next time, guys. Happy gaming.